to show you how to properly set up your scuba dive for a safe and efficient dive. Imagine swimming 60 feet underwater. According to the EDA, more than 70% of the planet is covered in water, providing infinite opportunities for adventure. The history of scuba diving has been around since 5000 BC, making it as old as human civilization. You're probably asking, why me and why am I qualified to be a scuba diver? Because I've completed several dives and I have been certified through SSI International as an open water diver since September 11th of 2018. Let's begin with gathering all the items needed for the ultimate dive experience. Don't forget your swimwear. So first we have your wetsuit, which is going to keep your BCD from rubbing on your skin, which is never fun because it leaves rashes and that's kind of painful. Then you'll need a scuba tank, which is going to supply all your airflow for the dive. Then you will need a buoyancy control device, which is also known as your BCD, and this is going to keep you from floating or keep you floating in the water. And also it will blow up and with air. And, yeah. Then you will need octopus, which has two regulators. And one regulator is going to be your main air supply, and the other one is going to be just in case if your dive buddy runs out of air and you guys both need to come up. Then you will need a mask and a snorkel. I like to have a snorkel just because on the way to the dive you can snorkel and see some really cool things. And then you will need your mask to keep the water out of your eyes. And you also need some weights. And these weights are going to go in your BCD to control your buoyancy underwater. This part is optional. It's a dive watch, and this will beep at you if you're coming up too fast or going down too fast, which is always good to know because if you come up too fast, it's not very good for your health. Then, of course, you will need some flippers. So now that we have all the gear to properly set up your gear, we're going to actually set it up. So on the back of your BCD, you will have a hook, and you will take this and you will hook it onto your tank. And you will want to make sure the neckline is right about the same as the valve stem. Then you will take your octopus and connect it to your air tank. But you will want to put your two regulators on one side and your air pressure on the other. You'll put it on and screw it in. And you'll want to attach your regulator, and usually on your BCD you have like clips so that these aren't just free flowing and flying all around in the water. And I like to put this just through here so it's also not flying. Then you'll take this to your air pressure hose and you'll pull this little piece back and you'll clip it onto your BCD. Now that we have this all set up and on properly, you'll turn on your scuba tank. And this one doesn't have any air in it at the moment, but when it does, you will know because you will usually push in this button on your regulator and it will spit out air at you. Now that we have assembled our scuba gear, we are ready to get in the water and check out the amazing marine life. What did we learn today? We learned how to properly set up our scuba gear for a safe and efficient dive. I hope that this has encouraged each of you to check out the world of scuba Now that you know how to properly assemble your gear, who's in for a shark feeding dive in the Maldives?